Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. My name is Jessica. I read cards, charts, and energy, and for today's reading, we're doing a career money reading for the sign of Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Midheaven, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone. And this reading is also timeless, so whenever you're seeing it is when you're meant to see it. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes out for Capricorn today. Spirit, please allow me to tap in with the energy of our Capricorn people today. Interesting. What messages do you have for Capricorns regarding their career, their work, their money, their financial mindset? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, we don't need all of these. Okay. Let's see. This is so interesting, Capricorn. Lots of cups, lots of swords, lots of major arcana. So I'm seeing here that you've been having difficulty with your independence from a financial standpoint. Maybe from more than that as well. But whatever's going on with you mentally, emotionally, has been affecting your ability to have financial independence. And I know, with Capricorn energy, that can be a really difficult thing for you to come to terms with. It's something that you don't like to talk about. Maybe you put up walls about talking about it or skirt around it when someone brings the issue up of what you're doing or not doing for work. And I get that you've been trying to find the right path for you. You've been having a little bit of trouble identifying your truth, getting clarity about what kind of work will satisfy you mentally, emotionally. You look around at the different options for work, and for most of the things that you see, you have an immediately an immediate knowing, like, that's not for me. That's not for me. So there's so many of those things that you see as not being for you that you're really feeling like you don't have a lot of options. But part of that is because you're not clear on what's going to work for you mentally. And it's sort of left you in this limbo. Like, you want to find something that you can bring your heart into. You want something that ignites your creativity, that you can feel passionate about. Something that uses your imagination. And this is part of what has you feeling stuck. You need a new perspective on something, and that's what's been difficult for you to find. You're having difficulty seeing what your future is going to look like, seeing what options lay ahead for you. And so that's left you in a place of being attached to relying on other people in some capacity while you're figuring things out. You feel like you're in a place of suspension, like you're waiting, but the waiting isn't helping you find your truth. It's not helping you find where to have an outlet for your creativity that's going to help make you financially independent. You're needing to bring yourself into a little more balance here. You want to have a 10 of Cups scenario where you feel emotionally fulfilled, where you feel happy and satisfied with the work that you do. But I'm hearing that you're going to have to take a different perspective, have a different attitude, let go of some of this attachment where you're clinging on to wanting to follow your heart. A little more practicality is called for. This needing to muster up some courage may involve doing some things that you don't want to do. You may find that and just moving forward, taking some action, bringing your creativity into whatever you end up having to do will bring a small amount of fulfillment to you. It may help bring you a little more direction, help you get more clear on what it is that you do and don't want to be spending your time doing in exchange for money. Because I'm seeing when you look at these options that are available, you're just automatically saying, no, that's not for me. No, that's not for me. When a lot of these things are things you've never tried. And while they may ultimately not be for you, Spirit is telling me that there are some important lessons that could be learned when you just choose to do something. And if it's not right for you, guess what? You can move on. You can take your creativity elsewhere and then choose to do something else. If that doesn't work, then choose to do something else. Choose to do something else. Choose to do something else. There's an unlimited amount of times that you can do that. And each time you take a step, each time you experiment with something, it's going to have an effect on you. And it's going to get you closer and closer to your truth. And the view of your future is going to become more and more clear. So this waiting around, looking for where you're going while you're standing still, has not been getting you anywhere besides keeping you attached and reliant on other people. And that is not what you want, Capricorn. That is not your energy at all. That's just a circumstance that you have ended up in because you feel this calling in your soul to be able to use that divine creative power. Let's see what the oracle might have to add here. We had soulmate come out and stormy. Let's put one more. Okay, thank you. We have magic. And at the bottom is transmute. So this is interesting. This situation you've been in, being reliant on someone else or other people, is a really important test, a really important part of your soul's journey. It's an obstacle for you to overcome. This sort of taking a leap, trusting in spirit, and letting go of things having to be a certain way, and allowing yourself to experiment, to make choices and change your mind as many times as necessary, not feeling the need to make the right choice first and holding yourself still in like a, sort of like a fear of making the wrong choice when it comes to what kind of work you're going to do. Like that's been a little rough, and it's supposed to be. You have to navigate these choppy waters of fielding these different options, and I'm hearing finding the magic within them and within the options and within this journey. There's a certain kind of energy that you are needing to transmute here. That's the underlying feeling with this. We have the soulmate card too. I'm getting this energy that this sort of dependent situation that you've been in and nebulousness around what to do for your like work, your own like financial independence situation is stemming from a past life. Like that's some energy that you brought with you into this life that you've held onto from the past. Spirit is telling me the soulmate card is here is because it may be taking a different form in this life or maybe not, but there was someone you have a soul bond with in a past life that you remained attached and dependent on. And you were trying to have this transmutation in the past life and it was unsuccessful. So you are here to do that again. You carried that in. It may look different. It may not be a spouse, a lover, or what have you that you are dependent on now. It may be family. It may be, relying on the generosity of friends in some way. But you are needing to transmute this energy, to take the actions, to have the courage to overcome this obstacle. Like staying still, sitting in this energy is holding you back. It's keeping you in the same place. That's what you did in the past life. You sat there attached to this person to such a degree that you didn't have what felt like this life, this livelihood of your own. And you were meant to. Something was happening. You were too afraid in some way to rise to that challenge in the past. But you're here to do it now. And you're in a situation where things are different. Something is different. And you are more than capable of having this transmutation in this life. And I'm feeling this energy of you're doing it in preparation to have a different iteration of that same relationship. Maybe you are with someone And you need to transmute this energy so you can change the nature of the relationship that you're having with that partner, to take it from this one level to the other, from reliance to what's the word? Like balance, like equanimity, equity between the two of you, so that you don't feel this like stuck, like this heavy weighing you down to this person energy, so that you can feel happy, like fulfilled on your own without being fulfilled through this person. You have a strong connection, and this could be someone who's not in your life yet, because there is this opportunity for making a love offering, but you're going to have to let go of this attachment, or it's going to be just repeating that same cycle. So do whatever you have to do. You will need to reflect, to go within, maybe surrender a little bit of your ego to spirit. Maybe just go find something different to do. It may not be interesting or intriguing to you at all, but that's a step in the right direction, a step toward breaking these bonds and moving toward actually finding your 10 of Cups. And remember, you can change your mind. All of these options that you think aren't options, they're all options. They're not necessarily all options for you to stick with and stay with forever. They're options for you to explore. You've been in this energy of not wanting to explore, staying in the comfort zone and avoiding that. Sure, it's part of it is more comfortable to stay in a place that's familiar, that you're so familiar with this energy because you've done it in another life. But living a life, in most cases, is about exploring and trying something new, learning about new energy, doing things that you've never done before. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do. You don't have to commit to any one thing forever. You have options. Even if you're not seeing them, Spirit wants you to look a little closer. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your mission. It's important to listen to your heart. Once you are truly exploring these options, you'll know if something is right for you or not, if something is going to lead you to a long-term path of emotional fulfillment. But you'll never know which one of these paths, there's like a million of them. You'll never know which one of these paths is the right one for you if you're just hanging out here, sitting still, like looking at them and not trying any of them. Okay, we also had gratitude and prosperity. We have a few other things here too. Detox time, blocks lifted, and at the bottom is let go. So, yeah, you've really got this obstacle, this block here that you've been dealing with. And what's going to help lift that for you is letting go of your comfort zone, of staying stuck in this energy that you carried with you, letting go of feeling like you need to know exactly where you're going before you take a step. This is sort of a leap of faith situation. But you don't even have to have that much faith in it, really, even. It's just you have to trust that if you take a step in this direction, that if you don't like what you find going that direction, then you can then take a step back and go a different direction. Yeah, and keeping a feeling of gratitude for this journey, keeping a positive outlook, not feeling the lack you have of like, oh, these aren't, I don't have any options. Like, that's that mindset that's keeping you blocked, keeping you stuck from having your own financial independence and abundance that you're needing and seeking and like truly needing to pursue in this lifetime. Your actions will result ultimately in the abundance that you're looking for, but you have to take action. You can't just be waiting around. This detox time is also speaking to me. Maybe, if you have been out of work, as opposed to like staying in one particular job, that if you do have one, it will help. It will help you get into the spirit of like taking steps forward to explore different options to move your body, get more movement into your body. If this is just like taking a walk every morning or every evening or on your lunch break, what have you. Yeah. Do something that moves your body that you've not been used to doing. Try something new, taking action with your body, and that will better prepare you to take these new actions with your mind and find the path that you're looking for, the clarity that you're looking for, because you're not going to find it sitting here hanging out in this old pattern that you've brought with you. Okay. So that is your reading for this week. If this resonated you, please give it a like, comment down below, tell me a little bit about your situation. You can share this with someone else you think might need to hear it, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week at your reading. Bye.